Welcome back. We're going to look at how to use YouTube to record our videos and then uploading it into a channel so that it can be posted to the web. So first thing, you got to be logged in to your internet and into your Gmail account. So I'm in my Gmail. I want to come up here to the 9-grid waffle. And in there, one of our choices, you might have to look a little farther down on your page. One of our choices is to be able to go in and look at YouTube. And in there, we're going to click and launch our YouTube channel. When we do, we'll get a series of either recommended videos or things that we've used to be able to, what we've watched, what we want to be able to go build. So with your Google account, you'll have a section that you already have access to. So we're going to go in and create one today to show you the steps. So up here, we have a little camera with a plus sign, and that's going to be where we create. So on here, now, if I had recorded my video in a different place, I would go in and upload the video. So the video I'm making right now is with a program called Screencastify. Now, it's a good program for showing what's happening on your screen. It records what you're doing, and you're able to talk over it. But if you don't pay for a version, it has a relatively short recording time. So we're going to go live. And when you click on go live, you can look at building a session where you could have like a chat, or you can also create and build your own video. So when you go to this, the first couple times, it's going to ask you to give permissions to your project. And so we're going to just give it a silly name. I can schedule these for a time that I'm going to go on if I want to promote a time to do a live video, but that's not really what we're shooting for here. So I always say that it's not made for kids. That way there's less restrictions on how you use it. It doesn't really mean anything because it's still safe content for that. So it takes a picture of you. You can retake your thumbnail, or you can do something if you have a picture that you really like that you use, or like the cover of the book. You could upload that as the cover to what's going to be shown. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on go live, and it's going to give me a little countdown. And then once this stops cycling, now I'm live and I can record my portion of this. With my screencast on, it blocks a little bit of what's happening at the bottom, but basically it's giving me some timers and things here that I can see. I've got a timer up here, and I've got some tools and things that are covered up. When Screencastify is not on, you'd be able to see those tools and be able to use them. So, all right, so I've got probably 30 seconds worth of recording, and I'm going to go in and see what are the next steps that I can use to use my video. I'm going to shrink my screen a little bit so that I can see some of those, because the tool I needed was this end stream. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Are you sure you want to end it? Yes, I do. And then I'm going to resize back up. So I have options at this point to go in and edit what I've done. And click on Edit in Studio. So at the end of that version, kind of rambling, I didn't need that last probably 5 seconds or so of it. So it's going to load up a tool that lets me trim the length of my video. Okay, so there's spots in there that I could cut off what I want, and I would click trim, and it would basically snip off the part that I didn't want included. Now, making live video when you're doing this is going to take up a little bit of space. It's going to take YouTube a little bit of time to process it. So if you read a picture book and it takes you, 10 minutes for that, it's going to be a fairly large video file. And so the other reason for us to go to YouTube is it's used by so many people. We don't need the kids to have a lot of extra. It's going to be viewed on YouTube, and they're used to using that, so it's a good format. Okay, so this is going to take quite a bit of time, even though it's a minute there. It's going to take some processing time. When it's all done, if I have this as an option, I can save as new, or I can go back to my channel if I want to do other things, and it will still process in the background. Okay. So, all right. And on my uploads, those are ones I had made. Live feeds will show up in this secondary place, and then I can come in and edit the name, and I can decide how it is viewed and things from there. So, okay. So I hope that helps you be able to get it to that point. Now, okay, I've recorded a video. What do I do next with it? Well, I want to go get the link. And so I look in here and I say, I'm going to get the shareable link. And it's copied it into my clipboard. So I now have it. And for the use of showing this on the video, we're going to pretend that this Word page is the editing or the email that I would want to send it to somebody at. And so if I paste that in, I will now have, this is the address for it on YouTube. And so I can take and highlight that and send it as an email, and then we can post it to our website. And when people go back to access it, it's got a clean entry point for them. Okay, hope that helps. If you have any questions, give me a call and we will walk you through steps.